Hey there, art fans. Coming today, sitting in the corner, bringing you a bit of an art show. Wanted to show off some of my Monster a Day faces. Yeah, this one was done in 4/10/15, Monster Day 53. And these are just little 5x7 drawings that I do with a brush and ink. And there's only a little bit of pencil work done on them. There's not a whole need. As you can see, they're kind of a little crazy, a little wild. Lots of darkness, lots of fading from white to black with scratchy lines. And they come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. Sometimes I like the distortion of the face, and if you notice, I got two kinds of teeth. I got the pointy, sharp teeth, and I've got the brush lines teeth, where they're not quite a distinct shape. So those are kind of the two types of teeth I have in these drawings. But I've been doing these ones for 2014 I think was the first date on these. So I've been doing them for about 4 years. That one doesn't have a lot of gray in it. Lots of black and white on that. This was an early one, June 12th, 2014. So I don't know how many of these I've done, about 75 altogether over the years. Another early one from 2014. Lots of strange teeth on that one. Maybe even occasionally done a superhero one. It's from October 2015. There's a little Batman one that looks strangely like an old Batman woodcut with the lines that are in it. Because this paper is so rough, it's let's see if we can get a good look look how pebbled that paper is. Because it's so rough, it's very tough to get any kind of smooth line on it. And I had this paper sitting around for years and years. Here, let me show. I've got a box of them here. What's funny is also in this box, I have them in these little plastic sleeves, these drawings. And I have this one from 2015, number 56. Ooh, that one's all crazy and distorted. And it was one day I was saying to myself, because I had run out of these are 5x7 plastic sleeves, usually for photographs or something. I think I originally bought them for photographs, but I had them lying around. So I started putting my my little 5x7 ink drawings in them, just because I had them. Why not use them? And one day I ran out and I had to buy more, and I was like, oh man, do I have to? Should I get more? What am I even using these little plastic sleeves for? It makes no sense. But then, that same day that thought came to me, I managed to spill a jar of ink water. The jar where I keep water in whenever I use my brush, and I dip when I clean the brush, you put the brush in the ink water, and it splashed everywhere, and it splashed all over a whole bunch of drawings and little paintings, which if they didn't have these little plastic sleeves on them, would have got ink all over them. So it turns out that's why. Sometimes I put extra eyes in. This actually reminds me of who was it? Eddie Campbell drawing. He's got one character in his that has a lot of eyes on his head. The Eyeball Kid, that's it. I think he's got 8 or 9 eyes in a row stacked up on his head. That kind of reminds me of it right there. The Eyeball Kid, except got some horizontally there too. That's a quite distorted one. You get a hint of a shoulder in there. You always get a hint of a shoulder with strange horns and faces coming off. This is one of my favorites here. Monster Day number 11 from 1/22/15. I just like the big eyes and sharp teeth on this one. And I just put 4 of these up for sale. I think they're $20 a piece on my Etsy page. So if you're interested in buying yourself a little piece of art for $20, plus shipping, whatever that might be. I think this one's up there. This one that's just kind of a strange looking woman. I don't know. This one looks like something you'd see in an old documentary on monsters. But monsters are one of my favorite. They've become one of my favorite subjects in the last 5-6 years or so. Since I got this paper and started drawing this way with the. There's another one with big, sharp, gnashy teeth. Matter of fact, I'm going to probably make a how-to video to show you the technique that I use for drawing in this particular way of this particular papers. But meanwhile, there's a little look. Here, we'll give you Superman too. One last little look at some art. You guys all have a good week out there.